they drafted two quarterbacks in this past draft. Dillon Gabriel now, who is benched for Shedeur Sanders. And people question why take two quarterbacks, or why is Shedeur the emergency quarterback? And now he's finally getting a shot and seems like he's looking pretty good here right now. What's your assessment to that? And what's your take on taking two different quarterbacks, and why do you think Shedeur was put back so far? Do you think it was like a disciplinary thing, or like a character thing they were trying to change, or they just really didn't evaluate him that high?
I know that a lot of the pundits had Shedeur very high, and he has some arm talent. He does. He's got some instinctive ability to play the game, but he's got a lot of fundamental flaws as well. He's really late on throws. He floats in the pocket. He doesn't have the arm to float and get out of it. You remember when Michael Vick used to throw the ball, he'd spin it with his wrist. The ball would just come out. I don't care where he was, flat footed, falling backwards, standing on
Right.
one leg, got out of his hand. Shedeur doesn't have that arm ability, but he has an instinctive ability to see the field, and that's a good quality. Now, is he going to make that change in the second year? That's a big deal for him. Can he be a player that uses that instinctive quality that he has, that innate trait that he has, an intangible quality, to go along with, I would say, a lot of average level skills, average arm strength, sometimes average accuracy, the inability to see underneath coverage. At times he doesn't see that very well. I think there's some tools there that you like, where Dillon Gabriel's more of an accurate quarterback, short to intermediate guy, get the ball out of his hand, kind of fits that style where you like to see him have players that can run after the catch.
Yeah.
What do they have in Cleveland? They don't. I mean, they don't have the talent. The rookie tight end's been solid. Fanning and Njoku's kind of who he is now. Jerry Judy's been around how long and how many different places. It's just not there for him. Quishon Junkins looked good until he got injured. There were some pieces there. Gabriel's just going to be a solid facilitator of the ball, and he's going to make good decisions. He's not going to have a lot of turnovers, where right now Shedeur is kind of turning the ball over way too much and putting the ball up, but he's trying to make plays. That's his ability. He wants to make plays. This has been a big year for Shedeur. He's never not been in a situation where his dad hasn't been the coach and kind of had his back. He's got NFL guys that are looking at him, expecting him to make plays, and that's not there anymore. So it's a tough transition for a young man. But are those the guys that are going to win you Super Bowls? So year one is not saying, yeah, they really want to go in and draft a third quarterback to go along with those two young guys. It's a tough situation. You're going to have to dump one of them if you're just not going to be able to keep all three. But I would think Stefanski's probably, I would think he probably didn't want two quarterbacks. That's a tough situation to be in. He's probably wanting out, I would think. I look on his face sometimes on the sidelines, I'm thinking, he wants out of there.
Hey everybody, this is William Del Pilar, founder of Grumblings Media, and I want to say thank you for watching our content. If you want to support our all-volunteer efforts at Grumblings Media, smash the subscribe button right here. 100% free, and please consume and share our great content. Click either one of these two boxes for more of our work.